first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? From the 6. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Wentz to throw on the first play from scrimmage. Complete right side to Otten. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be second and a couple. Throwing now is Wentz. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Wentz to throw again. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. Now Wentz on third down. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 21 yards there on third down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll run it again with Fournette. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay. From the red zone now, Wentz. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Chris Godwin hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's Chris Godwin who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback. Off the play fake. Here's Corral. Open man complete downfield to Davis. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Corral sets up play action. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. On first down, it's Corral. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And Corral will throw it. Touchdown, Panthers. Jakobi Meyers from 3 yards out. And the Panthers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was all capped off by Jakobi Meyers on the touchdown reception. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the gun, Fournette, and he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Fournette on the toss to the right. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play. On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, 1st down. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw. And now the red flag out on the field. We'll have a challenge for. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. On 1st down, Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, Wentz. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 15-yard line. These two teams all tied after 1. 2nd quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Buccaneers have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Succa. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's Chris Godwin who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. From the 10. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. Matt Corral in the offense set to go once more. He was 4-4 on that opening drive, including the touchdown pass, as he'll try again here to duplicate that success, starting with a 1st down. On the play fake, Corral. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. Touchdown! 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Succa. And it's now 21-7. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. From the 10. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Carolina getting set to take the field. This offense hoping to do better than last drive. Remember, they had the fumble that set up the short field, and then they gave up the touchdown, CD.
And so many people talk about how you have to have a short memory after you make a mistake in the NFL. I don't totally subscribe to that, partner. I think that you have to remember what you did and figure out how to not do it again. Get out there and execute the next time out. Avoid those errors and get some momentum built back up for your offense.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Corral. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm. But he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Now this throw caught left side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 23 yards, the final tally. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And the ball is knocked out. But fortunately, a Panther was able to get on this. So Carolina keeps the ball. The fumble on first down. Now here's 2nd down. Fakes a handoff here. Corral. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Gabriel Davis from 8 yards out. And the Panthers are back within a score. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Wentz over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. .33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Well, 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. On 3rd down, Corral. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Davis. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Corral to throw on 1st and 10. Over the middle, he's got Myers. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Corral, another throw coming. It's Myers again with another catch. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second down and 3. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 4th and 5. We'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Corral. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Myers. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Corral with it. First down here. This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Here's Corral. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. Wentz's throw taken in by Evans here. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz. There's Evans again. Complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Wentz now on 1st down. This is caught by Evans. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now Wentz again. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. A final shot before the half for Corral. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. A final shot before the half for Corral. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take him at halftime over. No problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. But the Panthers ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On the counter, this is Hubbard. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Didn't have a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
To about the 26 here.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased.
And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown. DJ Moore. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try and move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Finding room at midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now Wentz. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch. Definitely
worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
Wentz now on first down. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Lavonte David making his presence felt in the backfield. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Wentz gonna throw. Being chased out left. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Evans has it left side, and they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Succop now for the Tampa Bay field goal. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is good. Not by much. It was leaking oil in the end, but he tucks it in the bottom right corner. And that'll bring him back within 4. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
Time for another look now at Matt Corral and the Carolina offense. He continues to just torch this defense. Perfect on the last drive, including his 4th touchdown pass of the game.
Similar to hitters that are in that great zone in baseball, and they say the ball looks bigger when it's approaching the plate and they're smacking it around. I think for him, the windows to throw into.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Corral with it on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house from Buccaneer TD. Suck him for the extra point. And that one gives him a 3-point lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this out to the 25. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he gets it up past the 35.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Checks this down to Hubbard. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down. Back now in Tampa. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. From the 40 now on second down. Corral. That's caught by Myers. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 38-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. On the handoff, it's Hubbard. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, second down. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. And they're going to speed things up here. Right back to Hubbard. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
On second and 1, Corral. Touchdown, Panthers. Jacoby Myers with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that will make this a 4-point game. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Throwing on first is Wentz. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Credit that sack to Marcus Davenport. Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That's good for a Buccaneer first, to pick up of 12 yards. Now a play fake. Wentz. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Shaq Thompson from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Good yardage there on the scramble, and all of a sudden they're left with a 3rd and 2, much more manageable. On play action, Wentz. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. So here are the Panthers set to take over. They've lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. 1st and 10 for the Panthers as Corral gets them set. Just shy of the 30. Here's Corral on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. That's Myers.
Complete to Cody Myers. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Hubbard. And space tough to come by there, so get maybe a yard to the 37. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Now Corral, 3rd and 2. Hard throw, incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Here's Johnny Hekker now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. On 1st down, Wentz. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's the gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Wentz now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the 1st down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Wentz. Flush to his right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now Wentz signaling frantically, let's get to the line. Forced out to his left. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. Back to throw. Wentz. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Now Wentz, gotta have this one. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 22-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
To throw is Wentz. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard.